Hey everyone, whether you've just arrived in a new country or you've been living abroad for years, you're probably here because you're serious about building wealth. And let me tell you, it's totally possible. This video isn't about wishful thinking or get rich quick schemes. It's about real, practical strategies that can help you build lasting wealth, no matter your age or starting point. I moved from Uganda to the US in 2015. I started as a security officer at a grocery store, and today I'm a cloud architect with investments in real estate, stocks, and e-commerce. But this video isn't just about my journey, it's about our journey. So as we go through these steps and tips, I want you to think about your own experiences. How have you been building your financial muscle? What challenges have you overcome? Please share your story in the comments because we're all here to learn from each other. Now, let's dive into it. The immigrant mindset, turning challenges into opportunities. Let's start with something that might seem obvious, but is incredibly powerful: the immigrant mindset. Moving to a new country is a huge challenge. You're starting from scratch, often with no connections, no established credit, and maybe even a language barrier. It's tough, right? But here is the flip side. These challenges can be your greatest opportunities. Why? Because as immigrants, we are already wired to take risks. Think about it. You've left your home, your comfort zone, and maybe your family, all for the chance for a better life. That takes guts, and your willingness to step into the unknown is exactly what you will need to succeed financially. But here's where a lot of us get stuck. Survival mode. You're just trying to make ends meet, pay the bills, and send a little money back home. That's important, of course, but it's not enough. If you want to build wealth, you need to shift from survival mode to growth mode. What does that mean? It means seeing every challenge as an opportunity to grow. Struggling with a low-paying job? Think about it as a stepping stone. Facing a language barrier? Use it as a motivation to learn and improve. Your mindset is your most valuable asset. But I know it's not always easy, especially if you have a family depending on you. How have you turned challenges into opportunities? Share your stories in the comments. I want to know how you've navigated these hurdles, balancing family obligations, supporting loved ones while building wealth. Now, let's talk about something that's often a big concern for immigrants: family. Many of us not only have families to support in our new country, but also back home. This can feel like a double burden, but with the right strategies, you can support your loved ones and still build wealth. Here's what is crucial: budgeting. You need to be extremely disciplined with your finances. Create a budget that accounts for your living expenses, savings, investments, and remittances to your family back home. Prioritize essentials, but don't forget to allocate money for future investments. This is what will help you grow your wealth over time. Now, where should you invest? Back home or in the diaspora? The answer isn't one size fits all, but here is a balanced approach. Investing back home: if you are sending money back home, consider investing in property, a small business, or even local stocks. However, be cautious and ensure that these investments are well managed. Investing back home can diversify your portfolio, but it also comes with risks like currency fluctuations and political instability. Investing in the diaspora, investing in your new country, can often provide more stability and access to resources. Real estate, stocks, and bonds in your host country can offer safer, more predictable returns. Plus, you're building a financial foundation where you live, which can be crucial for long-term stability. A mix of both might be the best strategy. Sending money home for immediate family needs and investing in your new country for long-term wealth building. But I want to hear from you. How do you balance supporting family with building your wealth? Do you invest back home, in the diaspora, or both? Let's discuss this in the comments. Leveraging your job and gigs, maximize every opportunity. Let's talk about your job and side gigs. Whether you're just starting or in an entry-level position or have an established career, your job is more than just a way to pay the bills. It's a springboard for future wealth. For many immigrants, the first job in a new country is glamorous, but it's a start. I started as a security officer at a grocery store. Was it my dream job? Definitely not, but I knew it was a means to an end. I saved aggressively, lived below my means, and used my spare time to learn new skills and to plan my next steps. Here is something that many immigrants, including myself, have done. Side gigs. I've driven for Uber and Lyft. And let me tell you, those extra shifts can make a big difference. Other options include babysitting, freelancing, working extra shifts, or even starting a small online business. The gig economy is your friend. Use it to your advantage. These gigs not only invest in bigger opportunities like education, starting a business, or investing in stock markets. But let's be real, side gigs can be exhausting, especially if you're balancing them with a full-time job and family obligations. The key is to have a clear goal for the extra income. Is it going towards a specific investment? Are you saving for down payment on a house? Having a purpose for every dollar you earn keeps you motivated. How have you leveraged your job and side gigs to build wealth? Are there other side hustles you found particularly effective? Please share your experiences. Your tips could be exactly what someone else needs. Investing in education and skill development, your most valuable asset. Education is one of the best investments you can make in yourself. And I'm not just talking about college degrees. Whether it's a formal education, a certification, or even self-taught skills, what you know directly impacts how much you can earn and how far you can go. For example, I pursued a master's degree in financial management. That degree didn't just give me a diploma to hang on the wall. It gave me the tools to manage money effectively, both for myself and potentially for clients. Later, when I wanted to pivot into tech, I enrolled in the programming bootcamp. That decision was a game changer. It opened the door to my current role as a cloud architect, which has significantly boosted my income. The key takeaway here is that education doesn't stop. The world is changing fast, and skills that are in demand today might not be the same in 5 years to come. Whether you're learning to code, getting certified in a trade, or even picking up a new language, you're investing in your future. And education doesn't have to be expensive. There are countless online resources, from free courses on platforms like Coursera and Khan Academy to affordable certifications that can boost your resume. So what skills have you invested in? How has education helped you in your financial journey? Please share your experiences. I would love to hear what's worked for you. Diversifying your income streams, building multiple paths to wealth. One of the most lessons I've learned is the power of having multiple streams of income. Relying on just one source of income is risky. If that income dries up, you're in trouble. If you have multiple streams, you are not only more secure, you are also accelerating your path to wealth. Here's how I did it. I started by saving and investing in stock market. I educated myself on how to pick stocks, understand market trends, and manage risks. Over time, those investments started to grow. Next, I got into real estate. I started small, just a single rental property, but it didn't take long to see the potential for steady passive income. And then there was the e-commerce. I launched a store on Shopify, which provided another source of revenue. It wasn't easy, but by diversifying, I wasn't putting all my eggs in one basket. If one area took a hit, I had others to fall back on. So what about you? Are you exploring different ways to earn income? Maybe you've got a side hustle, or you're investing in stocks, or perhaps you started a small business. Whatever it is, I want to hear about it. What's working for you? What challenges have you faced? Share your stories in the comments. Your experiences could be a game changer for someone else. Building wealth through community and networking. Your network is your net worth. As an immigrant, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that building wealth isn't just about money. It's about relationships as well. As an immigrant, building a strong network in a new country is essential. It's not just about finding friends. It's about creating support systems that can help you succeed. When I transitioned from the army to tech, my network was invaluable. The connections I made helped me land my first job in tech and continue to provide opportunities for growth. Networking isn't just about advancing your career. It's about finding mentors, learning from others, and sometimes even discovering new opportunities you didn't know existed. So, how do you build your network? Start by getting involved in your community. Attend events, join groups, and connect with others who share your goals. If you're in a new country, this can be challenging, but it's worth it. Your network can open doors that you didn't even know existed, and it can provide the support you need to reach your financial goals. And here's something I want to stress. Networking isn't just about what others can do for you. It's about what you can do for, it's about what you can offer as well. Be generous with your knowledge. Help others when you can, and you will find that people are more than willing to support you in return. So what's your network strategy? How have you built connections that have helped you in your financial journey? Let's discuss this in the comments. Your advice could help someone who's just starting out. Let's keep this conversation going because your story matters. And so there you have it. How to get rich as an immigrant, no matter your age or starting point. We've covered a lot of ground here, from the importance of mindset to leveraging your job and side gigs, balancing family obligations, investing in education, diversifying your income, and building a strong network. Remember, this video isn't just the beginning of this conversation. I've shared my story and some strategies that worked for me or are still working for me, but I know there's much more out there. That's where you come in. I want to hear from you. What have you done to build your financial muscle? How do you balance supporting your family with building wealth? What challenges have you overcome, and what successes have you achieved? Please share your story in the comments so we can keep this discussion going. Your experiences could be exactly someone else needs to hear. We are all on the journey together, and by sharing our knowledge and experiences, we can help each other succeed. If you find this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and join our community. Keep hustling, stay smart, and I'll see you in the next video. One love.